Hello and how are you? Welcome to our HTML course, and I'm Muhindo Mubarak as your tutor. In today's course, we're going to look at HTML basic examples. In this movie, of course, we'll practice some basic HTML examples, and don't worry if you have some problems or if you don't know any tag that you're going to use at this moment. So, HTML document, all the HTML document must start with a what? With a document type declaration, and this is how we declare a document of HTML, with that less than sign and then the semicolon and then doc type of HTML. So the HTML document itself begins with the what? With the HTML, and ends with the what? With the HTML tag. And the visible part of the HTML document is between the body tag. Okay, this is what we call a tag. Okay, so what the people will be able to see, or what the user will be able to see, is what will appear between the body tag. Okay, so with that much said, let's go and see and practice what we've just talked about. So let's go to practicals. Now here, this is my desktop. I'm going to create a folder where I'm going to be saving my projects of HTML, or my files of HTML. So I think also you have to do the same. So you go to your desktop and right click on it to bring options and say new, and then say HTML folder, right? So in that folder you can write HTML, and then after creating the folder, let me bring it here. Here's my folder, as you can see. So after creating the folder, you are going to open it. Okay, so inside here is where we're going to be saving our files of HTML. Okay, so there are two different ways how you can create a file of HTML. The first way is just right click on it in the folder and then say new, and then come and say text document, and then you select everything on this text document, and then you give it a name. For example, this one I can name it as one space HTML basics. Okay, and then I have to put .html. Okay, so when I put .html, it means that I'm changing the extensions of the file. So this file should be taken as a what? As a HTML document. Otherwise, if you cannot see extensions or the extension of the file, but it is recommended to be able to see it as a programmer, so you can differentiate the difference between files. So to do that, you just simply come to view and then come and click on options here. Click on view and then options, and then after clicking on options, click on view again here, and then look at come and check this, whether it is hide extension for known files. Okay, hide extension for known file, and check it. Okay, if it's checked, just uncheck it and say apply. Then you'll be able to do what? To see the extensions of the file. That is very important if you're a programmer. So we have created our first HTML file. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open it in a text editor. Okay, I'm going to open it to our text editor, and you know our text editor is what? Is Visual Studio Code. So there are two ways how you can open it there. The first way, you can drag and drop it in text editor. The second way is to go to your text editor and then click on file, and then click on open file, and then here you'll have everything for you on your computer. So I have to select desktop, and then you see this is the folder that I just created, and then our HTML file is there. Okay, so I'll double click on it to open it, and you'll see this is our HTML file, and there is nothing there. So I'm going to begin by writing the HTML structure. Okay, so to do that, I'll just simply write HTML and then push and click on tag, and I'll have to begin by putting what we call the body, and then inside this body I'll just simply say hello. Don't worry if you don't understand anything here, but I'm going to explain it. Okay, I'll explain it. Okay, this is just a simple examples that shows you how we write the HTML. Hope they can see now. Okay, so I'm going to come to our project. Okay, that is our browser. I'm going to minimize this one. So to open the file that you've just written in your to your browser, you minimize it and then you go to your folder. Of course, our folder is on desktop, and then you'll find there HTML. So I'll open the HTML, then I'll drag and drop this into the browser like this. Okay, I click on it and hold, then drop it into our browser. Okay, so if I click there, now I'll be able to see my HTML code. So let me expand it so you can see. So you can see hello. Okay, so if I come here and type again, that's so we have now two things. We have the text editor where we're editing the content from, and we're having the browser where we're previewing the content. Okay, so this is the browser, which is Google Chrome, and then have VS Code as as text editor. So that's what we call HTML. And now let me first write here my heading. For example, I can say H1 and say this is my first heading, and I save by pressing Ctrl and S. To save, you press Ctrl and S. Then I can go back to the other project, which is this one. So I click on refresh to see the changes. Okay, this is my first heading, and you can see the changes. So whatever we write in this file should be reflected in the browser when you click on refresh, and if you have opened that particular file. So that is how we write a basic HTML. So I can come here and write a simple paragraph and say P like that. I'll explain all those paragraphs, everything there, and I can say this is my simple paragraph. I save. Okay, make sure that you always save. To save, you just press Ctrl and hold it, and then press S. So if I come this side and refresh, you can see this is my first paragraph. So that means that we have successfully created our HTML web page. Okay, we have successfully created our HTML web page. So in this video, I'll show you how you can add their images, how you can add their tables, and all the rest. Okay, but at this point, we'll stop from here, and we'll meet in the next video where we're going to go and learn more about HTML. Thank you for watching.